Turning to municipal politics, the race for city council in Hamilton's Ward 5 is jam-packed with candidates. It's one of the wards where a new face on council is guaranteed because there's no incumbent. Russ Powers has been filling in since Chad Collins stepped down, but Powers isn't running in the election. Matt Ingram has more.
11 candidates want Ward 5's seat, but only one can win. Businessman and coach George Rusich says he's the right guy.
So I believe the definition of a councillor is somebody who inspires their community, their youth, their small businesses. I live as a councillor daily. I own a sport rehab clinic where I help hundreds of residents from the Ward 5 area.
Canada Revenue Agency employee Bob Hurst says he's got the know-how to handle constituent concerns.
I've spent the last 15 years working with the federal government, listening to taxpayers calling with their questions and concerns and trying to address those. I feel I can do that as a representative for the individuals of Ward 5 in the city and make sure that they feel that they're being listened to.
Former longtime city employee Gordon Noble is running on his experience inside City Hall.
I know that, the ins and outs of the city. I've handled million-dollar budgets, and I think my experience is experience that matters.
Commercial realtor KRYSTA Boyer thinks an experienced leader is what Ward 5 needs and says her years of volunteer work makes her the right choice.
Within that 20 years of community service, I've gained a lot of knowledge that will transfer over into that role of councillor, and what we need right now is experience.
Ryan Ladner, the former aide to ex-Stony Creek MPP Paul Miller, says his experience handling constituent concerns would help him be a great councillor. But beyond that, he wants to stop the proposed redevelopment of Eastgate Square, which includes new high-rise residential buildings.
They have the 5 towers that are being proposed, and we're already seeing major issues right now with the 3 that are being proposed off of Francis. It's got the community in a massive uproar right now.
Candidate and former city employee Matt Francis also wants to see the plans stopped.
Centennial and Queenston is very busy. It's already a disaster as it is. Throwing 9,000 people in this location is only going to make matters worse.
With all the development going on in the ward, longtime Environment Hamilton Executive Director LYNDA LUKASIK says her PhD in urban planning makes her the right choice.
Having someone who understands planning policy, understands some of the challenging issues we have in the city with planning, I think is someone who's in a really good position to get in and do the job right.
We reached out to all the candidates who provided contact information when they registered to run, but did not hear back from the rest of the field in Ward 5. Ontarians go to the polls to pick their next municipal governments on October 24th, and CHCH will bring you in-depth coverage on election night. Back to you.